Now, what you have to do now is move things around and scale it down to fit your image. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move the tire layer down right above the plane. I'm going to hide all these other layers and just click on the eyeballs and so forth. I can see that the selection around the tire is not the best because there's still white around there you have to clean up. But here's where you have to use the edit and the free transform or the transform commands. And first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to scale this down. So what I'm going to do is scale it down to the size I need. Now the problem here is the perspective. And I mentioned this before. You have a perspective issue and you got to watch out for. And so in this case, I'm going to have to go in after I clean up my selection. I'll probably have to go back up to Edit Transform. Maybe turn on perspective here. So what I'm doing is I'm dragging down like that. So I've changed the perspective so it fits. Now I'm going to duplicate this so I can create another one over here, and as it gets farther away, actually I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. Okay, now again you still got to clean up the selections around there. So before you scale that down, you might want to have done that. Now, the other thing I've noticed, I just noticed this is going to be a big issue, is your canvas size is not set up correctly. You have it as 1 inch. It needs to be 8 by 10 inches. And this course is going to throw things off and make things really small. So you're going to have to enlarge everything. So it looks like the first thing I would probably have done is create a new document. And up here, when you create your new document, you bring things over. We can change it to inches, and we do 8 by 10, 300, and we click on Create. Okay, so that you might have to move things all over again for that purpose. Because it is going to look a little bit too small, and when you start making those adjustments. So the thing is once you work with one and then you work on the next thing, so like the toy truck, you're going to have to scale that down. It's almost in the same perspective for that. And then you're going to have to use the box, the baseball, and do the same thing. But your big issue is the size of the image right now. So you might have to redo that and make sure it's the right size first before you do any other manipulation.